Good morning, fellow programmers. Welcome to the next video in learning C++ data structures. My name is QD Yazdani and you guys watching my channel Cryowood. Okay, so fellow programmers, we started data structures in C++. So we begin our discussion with structures, or simply struct. You guys heard about these terms? Okay, so what is structures? So this bit is a little bit confusing. You guys might be thinking it's int float or anything, but it's not. It's just a struct or structures. It's a way C++ allows us to create our own data structures. So this is called struct. C++ structures are collection of variables that are referenced under one name. It is a collection of components in which the components are accessed by name. The components may be of different type. Structures are also called aggregate data types because they consist of several different yet logically connected variables. Structures are also referred to as compound or conglomerate data types. Before we create the structure object, we create a form of structures. Then structures declaration, what type of variable the structure contains. So we come back here and revisit what is here. So it's this structure is also called aggregate data types in C++, and it's also referred to as compound or conglomerate data types. So when you hear aggregate data types or compound or conglomerate data types, it means that it's referring to the structures in C++. The variable or component that make up the structure are called members. So whatever, if you see something variables inside the structure, this one's we referring this one as a member. Structure members are also referred to elements or fields. In C++, struct is a reserved word. So when you see this one struct, it means it's a reserved word in C++. So you guys can use it as a variable. You guys can use it as your data type. You cannot use it anywhere. You're forbidden to use this struct because this is a reserved word in C++. So it means something in C++. It means the structure. So when you declare something as a struct, whether you intentionally or unintentionally, you wanted to name it as a variable name, then C++ gonna jump in and sees this one as a structure. C++ will definitely assume that you mean you wanted to create this data structure in C++. So stay away if you guys if you're thinking to use this name as your variable name. So stay away from using this because this is very huge. It means a lot in C++. The keyword struct tells the C++ compiler that the structure has been declared. So you cannot use a struct simply thinking that this is it means nothing in C++. No, you're wrong. You cannot use that one. When you declare struct, then the C++ compiler assumes that you guys are intending to use to begin your structures. A semicolon is essential to end the struct statement. So this is your struct and this is a name foo. You open curly braces, you put a string, then you put your first variable here, and then you put your semicolon here. And this is called structure member. So this string first name is your struct member, and you put a semicolon at the end. There is another semicolon at the end of the struct definition. Is part of the syntax. Struct foo, as we seen here. Then you inside this one, three dots here is called ellipses. It means this placeholder for your string, all your string members, all your struct members. Then at the end you guys need to put a semicolon to end your struct. That's how a struct looks inside the C++. You can put a struct, keyword struct, then you can put a name. You can put if you don't want, you don't need to put this one, and you need to put it here at the end. So struct is student info. You can just put it struct and then open curly braces, put all your type specifier member name, whatever elements you've got all the way here, whatever you want to put it here inside your data type. So and you can put your student info here, and you, at the top you got, but this one struct is essential. This keyword struct, it means you have to put it, struct for the C++ compiler to know that you all wants to use the struct, so you want to declare your structure in C++. Okay, so the first bit, it's this guy here, it's define struct names, and when we said that previous slide, that's your member type specifier member name element 1, type specifier member element 2, and all the way type specifier member element end. So you guys can go all the way here, and you can put a struct my birthday, and you can put a int day, int month, int year, whatever you want to put. My grandma's birthday, my grandpa's birthday, my school's opening ceremony, my school's info, record info. Struct is very useful in C++. You can declare struct inside the main, or you can declare your struct data type outside as a global variables. So you have a lot of options. It's very, very useful. If you all wants to go and do your professional C++ programming, it's very useful if you're doing company employees. What's salary, annual leave, sick leave, whatever the employee, whatever entitlements the employees has, you guys can put it as say struct employee info, and you can put a string first name, last name, then ID, pay, overtime, annual salary, pro bono, whatever you guys want to put it. So you can put it as a type specifier member name, and you can go to element 1, element 2, all the way to element end. So you can continue this one, but if you want to put it struct and don't want to put it name, that's pretty fine, and you need to put it here. But this here, when you put your opening curly braces and finishing your curly bracing, ending your curly braces, this is the body of the struct. If you don't put any name here, then you need to put the name here. So keep in mind, either it's going to be there, it's going to be here. Then I'm going to show you guys shortly how you're going to do that. And this one here is your structure variable. So, and we mentioned structure members, and then you guys needs to access your structure members or type specifiers. Individual structure members are accessed through the use of period or dot operator. All you need to do is just put a dot, and you can access your struct members, just like JavaScript or any other language. You just put a dot, and you can this is your object in other languages, and there's a object member, and you can access your object member in JavaScript, say for example. But in C++, you guys you have the option. If you put a struct variable name, just like we say struct student info, then you can put a student info dot student first name, student info student last name, employee info or employee company, or any other structure variable name, whatever you guys want to have in mind. Then you need to put a dot or period. This one called period in British English and dot in American, so it doesn't matter whatever you guys want to call it, but most of the programmer we refer this as a dot operator. So you can put your structure variable name, then you can put your dot and put a member name. So whatever member names you guys want to put, say in case of birthday, you guys put a say birthday dot say day, birthday dot month, birthday dot year, whatever you guys want to put it. In case of employee, you go ahead and put it employee dot employee ID, employee first name, employee info dot first name, employee info dot last name, employee info dot any other information you guys want to put it. So, and keep in mind, if you guys want to access the member, then you need to put this dot operator. The structure variable name followed by dot and member name, as I already explained here on top. All struct members are accessed the same way, so keep in mind It's very essential in C++. If you want to access your variable, structure variable in C++. Alright, so this is the end of the slide, and in the next video we are going to start programming. So keep in mind, you have a structure, and that's how you guys going to access. We have a single structure, we have an array of structure, and we use the structures as a function arguments, and we have a dynamic structure allocation. So there are four. I'm going to repeat again: a single structures, array of structures, structure as a function arguments, dynamic structure allocations. Keep in mind, we're gonna discuss all this in these videos, in the next videos, in the future videos. So I hope you guys like the video. If you have any question or comment, leave in comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.